Hi, it's been a really exciting week here in Doha with lots of really big name YouTubers and footballers visiting to take part in the Match for Hope, which usually raises tens of millions of dollars for charity. So it's a great event. And my children have really loved meeting and hanging out with them. And actually, my eldest daughter has done some work with them in the UK. So it's really interesting for her to see some of the same faces in Doha now too. People like KSI, who's a British YouTuber who's built a huge global audience across platforms. One of his main channels actually has around 25 million subscribers. And Mr Beast, who's one of the most influential creators in the world right now. His main YouTube channel recently surpassed 300 million subscribers, and he's known for giving out millions of dollars to his followers in games and challenges. So anyway, we're off to watch the match right now. This is the third year that it's taken place, and they always make sure it's really fun and entertaining. Plus, the Chainsmokers are performing at the start, and the Jonas Brothers are performing at halftime. So we're really looking forward to that too. And we're kind of half hoping that perhaps Mr Beast might bring along a few millions to give out to the people in attendance, but let's see. There's something really special about events like this, with tens of thousands of people coming together, not just to watch a game, but to be part of something bigger than themselves. And when I get back, I want to talk a little more about that idea. In particular, how research in psychology shows that spending money on experiences, moments like this, rather than on material things, tends to contribute much more to long-term well-being. It's something that I've actually touched on before in previous videos, but it really is such a key message. So I'm going to go now and soak in the atmosphere, and I'll share more with you when I return. See you later. So it's the next day now because we got back far too late last night. But honestly, what an incredible experience. The atmosphere at Match for Hope was just amazing. There were over 40,000 people in the stadium and the whole event was fun, entertaining and full of energy. Plus, it raised over $12 million for charity, which is just incredible. It really did add to the feel-good factor. Being part of something like that really lifts you, and it actually links perfectly to something we know very clearly from psychology, because loads of research in positive psychology shows that spending money on experiences tends to bring us more lasting happiness than spending money on material things, just general stuff. Lots of studies have compared how people feel after buying something new, like new clothes or new gadgets, versus how they feel after investing in experiences like trips, events, or shared moments. And what researchers consistently find is that material things give us a short-lived boost. The excitement fades and we adapt quickly, then the item just becomes part of the background of everyday life. This is called hedonic adaptation. Experiences, on the other hand, stay with us for longer. They create memories. They're often shared with others, and they become part of our personal identity and our story. And because we can revisit them in our minds and really savor the memory through things like photos, videos, conversations and memories, they continue to give us little bursts of positive emotion long after they're over. Studies have shown that experiences tend to bring more long-term satisfaction, less regret, and a stronger sense of meaning than material purchases. And that even anticipating an experience, looking forward to it, has been shown to boost well-being. And when those experiences involve connection, joy, or being part of something bigger than ourselves, the impact is even stronger. That's why moments like last night feel so nourishing. It wasn't just about watching a football match. It was about shared energy, generosity, purpose, and being part of something collective. So this is your gentle reminder. Go to that concert, take that trip, book the theatre show, say yes to the experience you keep putting off. Because those moments are far more likely to enrich your life than another coat or another pair of shoes or something else that will lose its shine relatively quickly. Experiences don't just fill time, they build memories, connection, and meaning. And from a well-being perspective, that's invaluable. So remember, choose the experience instead of buying more stuff. Wishing happy experiences for you all and looking forward to seeing you next time.